everyone, this is Jeff from Hidden Twisties. Welcome to episode 8. Today's ride is on New Mexico Highway 24. You should check out last week's episode on Highway 130 for more details. You need to ride 130 to get to 24 anyway. We're starting at a junction 130 and 24, about 5 miles south of Mayhill. It's about 17 miles southeast of Cloudcroft, which has been in several episodes. This is the same place I started episode 7, but this week we're heading south to Piñon. We're going to cover about 24 miles. Even though we're going to climb a ridge really soon here, we're going to drop about 500 feet in elevation and roughly end up at about 6,000 feet overall when we get to Piñon. So it's not much of a climb or much of a drop other than this ridge. The slightly lower elevation means that the weather here is warmer than the previous videos in Cloudcroft area. Probably 5 to 10 degrees warmer than the other roads in this area. But still, it's cold in the winter, but the 3-season afternoon riding is excellent here. You do have to go through Cloudcroft to get here, so be prepared for cooler weather there. This highway has almost no traffic. It's mostly limited to locals. Some campers, hunters, and off-roaders are mixed in, but you don't see a lot of people out here at all. Piñon is a very small town of about 75 people. There's nothing on the other side of it, so there's not a lot of through traffic at all. In fact, 24 just makes a big loop back to 82. Farther to the east, but it's a little flatter on the rest of that road. We're also going to pass a little town called Weed. Actually, we're going to pass the road that goes to Weed. We're not going to actually see it. I'm not sure how the place got its name, but being that next year weed is going to be legal in New Mexico, I'm going to guess they're going to take advantage of that. Like in the previous videos in the Cloudcroft area, Cloudcroft is the place you have to go for amenities. If you need gas, food, lodging, all of it's there in Cloudcroft. You could take the hour ride up to Ruidoso. It's a bigger town. But Cloudcroft's got everything you really need. Ride to Piñon is about a 90-mile round trip from Cloudcroft. So if you ride a Sportster or something with a small tank, you can still make this round trip. New Mexico, this road has a very coarse texture to it. I think that's a product of the weather. But overall the hills and the curves are well planned. There's not a lot of surprises. Just a nice road to wind through the countryside. There is nothing out here. Once you leave the junction at 130, you pass through forest, these rocky outcroppings, and finally high desert shrubland towards Piñon. It's really an excellent ride and a must-see area if you pass through this way. I'm gonna rate this road a 9. Sure, it's lacking in a little bit of scenery, although it's beautiful out here. There's nobody out here. The curves keep coming at you. There's very few straightaways until you get close to Piñon. It's a really nice ride. The surface could be a little bit smoother, but it's not potholed or anything like that. So a 9, I think, is a fair rating. So this is Piñon, population 74 according to Wikipedia. There isn't a lot to see here, and I couldn't find any gas stations or restaurants, so I'm turning around and heading back. You've now seen Highway 24. I hope you come and ride it for yourself. Enjoy the ride.